This morning, somewhere in the region of 300 people set off on a walk from New Plymouth to Parihaka, led by New Plymouth Mayor Andrew Judd. In part, its purpose is to ask Pākehā New Zealanders to see our country and our history in less monocultural terms. It all began with the debate about Maori representation on the New Plymouth District Council. Mayor Judd, a Pākehā who describes himself as previously ignorant of and indifferent to Maori viewpoints, politics and history, found himself arguing passionately in favour of guaranteed Maori representation on the council. He was angrily abused, even spat at in front of his own children. He spoke up more loudly, including on Checkpoint last month, one of the most listened to interviews we've done in the time we've been on air. Today, to educate and to heal, Andrew Judd and hundreds of people from New Plymouth and beyond met outside the city's District Council building, and then they set off on a 3-day walk to Parihaka, the famous site of passive resistance to the theft of Maori land in the 1800s. I asked Andrew Judd how many people were walking with him.
Look, I've got no idea. Somebody was just saying, how many are with you? And I said, I don't know. You look behind and it just goes on and on and on. So it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a very moving picture. For people who are listening on the radio, Andrew is surrounded by youngsters, basically, lots and lots of kids with you. Have they taken the day off school to join you?
I think so. It's really, really humbling. I mean, the kids, because they are our future. So for them to be part of this is just pure magic, because they can carry on what we're standing and celebrating today, which is a new, brighter, more inclusive, peaceful future. So to have the kids with us is just magic beyond belief, John.
Yeah, it is. And this looks really joyful. This looks like a lovely occasion. And if we think of what it arose from, which was you being spat at and abused and a lot of anger, that tone is really important, isn't it?
Oh, look, this is a chance for us to come together and say, you know what, actually, we're not that New Zealand, we are a better New Zealand. And look at it today, that's proving it in bucket loads, that we are full of love and coming together. So let's continue that for each other and for our future.
You're walking all the way to Parihaka, that's a big old trek, you're doing it over 3 days, and there's a sense that by the end, when you get to Parihaka, there will be a really large crowd with you. Is that what you're hoping for?
My understanding is that, yes, on the Friday there's more people coming throughout New Zealand to join on the last leg of the walk. And that's fantastic, because it's not the last day of anything, it's the new day of the new beginning of a new conversation. One that's inclusive, respectful, where we care for each other in a peaceful way.
Lots of Pākehā people behind you, Andrew, which in a way is really important, isn't it? Because this is a message that you are most explicitly addressing to Pākehā communities, right? Pākehā New Zealanders.
Yes, John. So underpinning a lot of what I'm saying today is the conversation in so many ways needs to be had by Pākehā with Pākehā. Because for heaven's sake, a mayor of a district like Taranaki who'd never been on a marae, these things have to change. It's just not good enough. We need to talk about the treaty. We need to understand it so that we understand who we are, so that we can grow. And the mix of people, it speaks, doesn't it? It shows, as I said, it's a place today for people to come out in support of that and have a new conversation.
Andrew, there's a young woman to your right who looks like, so if you look, she's quite tall. She looks like she's about, I don't know, a young teenager. Can you ask her what she's doing can you ask her why she's there and what she's hoping to achieve?
So you've been asked why you're here and what you're hoping to achieve.
I'm here to participate in the Peace Walk as me and my school thought it was a great way of showing the two different communities coming together for a great purpose. And
Andrew, and what about there's some Pākehā women behind you. I'm going to second you to be a Radio New Zealand interviewer. Do you mind dragging one of them in and asking them what they're doing here, why they've come with you? Are you able to do that?
So, of course. So the question is, why are you with us and what are you hoping to get out of this today?
I'm really here just to be supporting our community and you too, Andrew, and just sort of as a role model to the children. My children can't be here this morning, but yes, I'm hoping to be involved with them over the next couple of days somehow. But it's neat to sort of see everyone here and be part of this momentous occasion.
Isn't that great, John?
Oh, it's wonderful. I mean,
why are you here today?
Because I had to.
Because I had to. There you go. It's a mix of all sorts of views.
It's lovely to interview people who tell the truth, Andrew.
Of course it is. I have a gentleman, John. I've got a gentleman who's come all the way from Australia. What's behind coming out this far?
Well, primarily it's to support you, Andrew. I grew up here. I left there when I was about 18, and I've been in Australia for 34 years now. So I grew up and I've seen a lot of things. I didn't really realise a lot until I was away, just how it sort of really gelled on me over there, that how things were here, because in Australia we actually treated better. So when I come home, and I used to come home regularly, and I still do, and then when I heard what you were doing, that's why I'm here. So there's a history of things I could go into, but really primarily it's to come here and support you. So.
Thank you very much. There you go, John. Quite a mix, isn't there?
Yeah, it's wonderful. And Andrew, that's what you hope for, isn't it? You must be feeling very, very proud and delighted as we speak to you right now.
I am. Without a doubt, John. Thank you very much. And I'm getting the message that we've got to go, so...
Thank you, Andrew.